Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am decorating my buffet in my dining room to go with my dining room table, as well as doing my family room. And here's what it turned out what it looked like. Remember in the dining room I did the fall 2021 colors, which are the blues, the sages, the pinks, oranges, whites, and I carried those same colors to my buffet because as you can see, they're in the same room and they are the same furniture. They have the same texture, the same color, everything. So those two pieces really needed to tie together. And I think I did a good job on this. I have the height with the blue vase, which is actually very heavy, so I had to balance it out on the other end of the buffet with a vintage traditional candle holder in the fall colors, but I added in some blue pumpkins and I added velvet pumpkins in place of pillar candles. I just didn't have any. Now I'm going on into my family room now, and as you can see, there's blue curtains, which brings in the fall 2021 colors. It ties the two rooms together. But I need to bring in another color and some decor that will cause movement throughout the room. And what I'm going to do is that little couch table over there in the corner, I'm going to add the sister to that candle traditional piece. I have a sister to that. I'm going to put that on that table, and then I'll come back. Once I get that over there we go, and then I'm going to come back to my coffee table. And here I'm going to put my traditional pumpkins. The orange color is going to be the color that carries through both rooms. It's going to be the vehicle of movement that keeps your eye moving and doesn't make a stagnant room. I'm also going to add in those fall beads there, and I'm going to leave the books that were already on my coffee table, as well as my poodles, because they actually have a little of the orange and brown color on them as well. I'm putting away my table tchotchkes so I don't knock them off. They don't actually go with fall, but they're very cute, so I'm kind of showing them to you. We also have some ashtrays. No one smokes. My husband collects vintage ashtrays. I'll be deciding, do I want to put the traditional orange-green pumpkins in loose on the table or in some type of container, and I opt to go with a container because I have little dogs that would reach up there and pull them off. And I think that's something we need to remember as we're decorating, that if you have fur babies, think what will they do, and do you really want them to get into it? So I'm just moving the pumpkins off, and I'm going to straighten the books so they're facing out so the color is actually showing towards the camera in just a minute. There you go. And there's the basket. It just adds some warmth and texture. And being a little lighter on the table, it does stand out, but the basket is going to be kind of like the burlap table runner. I don't want it to be the star. I just want it to be the vehicle. So now I'm going to fill this basket up with a bunch of those pumpkins that are in that bag. And yes, as usual, it takes me a little while. Oh, I stuffed the basket with some packing paper. That way my traditional orange, yellow, green pumpkins don't get lost in the basket. I don't know why they make these things so hard to open, but they are. But eventually, I do get it. Okay, there we go. And now I just start layering them in the basket, whichever way I think they look best. And yes, I didn't realize my sound wasn't on, so I'm talking to you the whole time. So aggravating when you forget to turn your mic on. There we go. It looks really pretty. I'm liking the dark oranges, the greens. I'm adding some smaller pieces, kind of moving them around. I definitely want the greens to show. The oranges will show because, like I said, they're going to be the vehicle for movement, and there's only a few of the greens, so they need to be kind of in view as you walk in. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm probably not going to use all those pumpkins. I'm not going to use the white because it really doesn't go with the overall aesthetic that I'm going for. There we go. Yeah, I like that setup a lot, and I decide that's what I'm going to go with. Try to cram a few more in, but when you get enough in there, you just know. I'm going to move the white one out of the way. I'm really happy with those books and the beads that were the fall colors. I want to use the picks, but I really don't have a place to use them, and sometimes you just have to know when enough is enough. But the end on this side is kind of flat. I need some height to kind of balance it out. It's all kind of one level, and going down doesn't... When you have one level and then it goes down, it's not as good. You need to bring it up. That way the eye will continue to move. So I'm going to go get a vase that I think will work perfectly in here. Oh yes, the little dog has some orange and brown on his mouth. Okay, I'm going to go get my vase. I'm going to get my vase. It's actually not that far away. I'm just slow. All right, there I am with the vase. And it's orange. It's got the orange, the yellow. It goes perfectly. It coordinates well. I love how this table turned out. It looks amazing. I love the height. I love the poodles as something unexpected. Again, a little personal touch on the vignettes really make them stand out. Like my vintage cookie jars on the buffet, the poodles on this coffee table. Now we're going to the couch because you want to decorate from wall to wall. You don't want to stop in the middle of the room. That's kind of like you're running and all of a sudden you just stop. It's not good. So what I've done is I've bought these throw pillow covers only, and these are boho and they're in a burnt orange. I love the color. And I'm going to put my pillow in. You save a lot of money by, instead of buying whole throw pillows, by just buying covers. You stuff it in, takes a while, but once you get it, look how amazing, and look at the difference on the couch. Your eye travels all the way to the back wall. Now, you're going to turn in this room, and when you do, you're going to see this little nook area with the chair and the poodles. And I kind of had to switch for lighting, but to bring the orange to this corner, I'm going to use a throw. That simple. Okay, so here is the finished look. I have a little bit of orange sprinkled all the way around. My blanket goes there. As you saw, I just didn't put it out yet. And then here is the table and the buffet. And as you can see, from one wall all the way to the back wall, your eyes travel, the orange carries it through, there's different textures, there's movement, but there's cohesiveness. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Thanks for being here. Be sure and hang around because at the end I have a short little video of last year's more traditional DIY fall decor, so check it out after this. Thanks, take care, and bye.